Okay, it's been a few. Feels good to be back. It's been a few days since I got a chance to record this again. The more content and stuff I try to make for my channels and all that stuff, I finally started Twitch streaming, guys. Hooray, hooray! Working on stuff for my. I guess it would technically be a second channel because it's going to be where I do all my video essays. I think it's going to be called Linen Otter Stuff, or this channel might change its name to Linen Otter Stuff, and then the other channel will just be called Linen Otter. We'll see. But for now, we're back here to play Burrows. Not for me to give you guys an update. But last we left off, we were about to choose between Ken or Colt. It seemed like it was some kind of decision, but I mean, real fast, I'm gonna choose Ken. I decided. I was nervous at first with this decision, but then I thought, wait a second. I've been bonding with Ken pretty well, or at least trying to. And Colt, as far as I can tell, is pretty much in a good spot with Jesse. So, like, I assume that whoever I sit next to, I'll, bond with just a little bit more. Of course, this could be like a Telltale with the Walking Dead games, where you make a choice thinking it'll all work out, and then me sitting next to Ken somehow gets him hit by a truck. Hopefully not. Let's have some water. Set up my alarm for a good 20 minutes because I've got to edit this today and hopefully have it out also today. The same day, so I don't want to have to edit too much. As Drake Wing would say, Alarm Chan, but that's his Chan. So mine is just my phone alarm. 20 minutes. Let's go. So we're gonna sit next to Ken. Sorry, Colt. Ken, please don't think I'm a baguette. I'm trying to be there for you. I cautiously slide in next to Ken, hearing him suck his teeth when our thighs touch. Ah, dang it. We're not 10 feet apart, so I guess we're not 10 feet apart, so I guess that makes it gay. Come on, Ken. I'm just trying to chill here. I'm just trying to whatever. Let's just You just wanted to sit here so you didn't have to look at me. Oh, you're kidding me. Come on, Ken, work with me here. Oh my gosh. Okay. I had a feeling. I was like, if I sit next to him, it's gonna be bad. Whatever. Alright. What? No way. I wanted to make sure you were alright. Oh. Well, that's nice of you. Thanks. Oh, thank God. Okay. I was getting nervous. I was like, please don't let this just blow up in my face. You're always nice, huh? I don't know about always. Sure thing, Boy Scout. Maybe you should give it a try. Who knows? It could pay off. Who? Me? It is so not my thing, dude. Don't you get to decide what defines you? That was a bad one. Don't you get to decide what defines you, though? Doesn't always feel like it. He looks past Colt's head to a baby staring over at us from the next table. Ken clears his throat and smiles wide. Or should I say, bares his fangs in a way he thinks is smiling. The bird's eyes glisten with tears. Crap. Oh, he made a baby cry. Oh, whoops. I accidentally minimized the screen. The little dove starts bawling her eyes out. The mother sighs and scoops her up, shaking her head at us while simultaneously shushing and rocking the crying infant. Aw, Ken. Oh. Ken buries his face in the collar of his jacket, and I try to stifle a giggle. Screw you, man. Hey, I'm proud of you for trying. Oh, poor thing. Anyway, what should I get? It's been a long time since I sat down somewhere to eat. What's your favorite meat? Let's find out what they do for me in this animal world too. Baguettes. Just love me some baguettes. Wee and such. Jeez, they're really going all out with the swearing today. Just a straight out, man. Forget you. Ah, jeez. I'm trying not to sound too cringe with my censoring too, but what can I do? Well, what about you then? What are you eating? What am I eating? Probably just a burger. I'm not picky. Burger doesn't sound half bad. Wonder if they sell any good beer. Shh, not so loud. Everyone looks at me, puzzled. Yeah, pardon? Oh, right, he's from Prohibition era. Is this place, you know? I flick my clover pin. Yes? Whew. Okay then. Wait, aren't you driving after this? Oh, no worries. I was just gonna buy a few cans and keep them in the trunk until we find a place with a fridge. Cans? Yeah. If it's not tapped, there's no point. Aren't you, like, barely of drinking age? What do you know about good beer? I know I'm gonna need a couple if I have to be around you lot. Hey, be nice. Eventually, our waitress comes to take our orders, still sniffling after every word. So sorry for the wait, gentlemen. How can I help you? Can we help you? She starts giggling nervously, looking around as if this was some sort of prank. Oh, you kid her. Oh, hit my mic. Oh, you kid her. I love a man with a sense of humor. Love. A single jet black tear rolls down her face. Oh dear, oh dear. Some powder will keep your mascara from running, you know. Bag it. Anyway, I think we're all having burgers. And one tuna melt. Okay, so they eat fish. But what about the burgers? What are the burgers made out of? I must know. 3 burgers and one 3 burgers and 1 tuna melt. I feel like I'm losing Grace's accent. Alright. Any drinks besides water? I think we've had enough waterworks for the night. I'll have a Coke. And a few cans of the Miller for the road. She wipes her face, smearing the line of black across her cheek. ID, please. Jesse gives her an exasperated look, gesturing to his graying muzzle. Unless you don't want to. It's fine. Here. He leans over to give her a tiny plastic card. She carefully examines it before whistling, eyes wide. Yes. I'm an old sea dog. I'll just get a seltzer. I'll have a Coke too. I'll have a Shirley Temple. Can a Shirley Temple? Yeah, they pause too. A profound silence falls across the table. We all just stare. What? Nothing? It just sounds a little fruity. Screw you guys. Seriously, gentlemen, boys, language, we're at a family establishment. As she walks away, I notice a gopher staring at me from across the room, sitting at the counter. He's dabbing his sweaty forehead with a cloth and stealing glances, looking away when I give him a confused expression. Weird. You know that guy, Gray? I sure don't. Never seen him before in my life. Well, anyway, Suddenly, a tiny paper ball bounces off Colt's forehead, landing in his water cup. What the? Who did that? Oh, new character introduced. Who's this fellow? I hear snickering from the table behind us and turn around to see a group of teenagers in leather jackets. A fox is already preparing another ball while a dachshund gets ready to flick it in our direction. What the heck? Ah, frickin' kids. Really? You're gonna try it again while I'm looking right at you? Flick. It hits him right between the eyes, and he shoots up, knocking the table loudly with his knee. Ah, little wads. They burst into laughter, fist bumping as the fox watches on, smirking proudly. What is this guy gonna sound like? It's some kind of teenager from the 50s? What? It's funny. Can we change tables? I don't see any more booths. Just keep your cool and be mature. Let's see what I wrote down in my book here. I think it has something to do with, Jesse. January. Jules. Who the heck is Jules? Jesse, 1916. Jeez, that would make him... I guess late... This is all taking place in the 50s, I think I said, right? So he's in his 50s. Late 40s. He sits back down with a huff, arms crossed. They continue throwing paper at us for a while, but stop when we don't give them any reactions. Yeah, see, there you go. That's one good way I approve of dealing with, folks causing a ruckus. Soon our food comes and we chow down. Me and Ken finishing our burgers in a matter of seconds. Oh boy, you fellas were hankering for some grub. Pardon, I was about to pass out. It's been a while since I had a good meal. Hey, do you want those fries? Yes. Can I? One. He grins deviously and grabs a fistful of fries, shoving them in his mouth. Ken? Oh, these guys are kind of cute. Honestly, you're as bad as those kids behind us. Kids? Yo, Tony! They just called us blooming kids! Oh, jeez. I whip around and see the fox leaning over the back of our seat, baring his teeth. He must be Tony. Oh, those are choice words coming from a couple of geezers. I ain't no geezer, twerp. Seriously, Ken is literally built like a tank. Tony, you don't want none of this smoke. What did you just say? Ken. He ignores me and turns to face the fox, tightly gripping a fork. Why don't you and your little chums from nursery school run along and play hopscotch or something? Oh, you're gonna regret that, kitty. Oh, is that a threat, greaseball? Jesse jumps across the table and pulls Ken back while I get in between him and the fox. Ooh. Come on now. Let's avoid causing any problems while we're in town. Dang, his eyes. We're guests here, after all. Yeah, listen to Grandpa. Kitty. Go pay the bill. We're leaving. Right. 2 steps ahead of you. Come on, guys. He whistles loudly and his cohort snap to attention, scrambling for the door. He slaps some bills down on the counter and gives us a final sneer before walking out. We sigh in relief, Ken merely rolling his eyes at us. Proud of you, Ken. That took restraint. Yeah. Let's just pay the bill and get out of here. All right. Papa Jesse stepping in. Jesse and Colt trot over to the front desk and I get up too, keeping my eyes on the door as Ken exits after me. Just ignore him if he's still out there. I feel a tap on my shoulder and whip around to see that sweaty gopher from before standing in front of me. With all due respect, sir, what are you doing here? Huh? Sir? What are you... And to be seen with ruffians of that nature. His eyes narrow in Colt and Jesse's direction. What? Julian? What is going on here? Who's Julian? I think you have the wrong person, mister. I look over her shoulder and see our waitress making a phone call behind the counter, eyes darting between Ken and I. Hey, this guy giving you trouble? I don't think so. His eyes drift over to the waitress and grow wide in panic. We need to get out of here. I've already alerted the authorities, Julian. I need you to stay. Oh, bastard! What just happened? The restaurant grows quiet as everyone turns to look at us. They stare, faces judgmental and twisted. Ken, let's go. Something's wrong with this place. What's happening? He nods and bolts for the door. I'll follow suit to grab Colt and Jesse arm in arm. Gray, what are you... What's the rush, son? Someone called the cops on Ken. We have to hit the road. Colt looks nervously at Jesse. He nods and we calmly walk into the parking lot. I said get off my... I don't even know how to do that. Get off my bike! Uh-oh. Ah, jeez. I break away from the other two and speed towards the box, only to see Ken surrounded by those punks from earlier. Tony's sitting on top of Ken's back, brandishing a switchblade. The other two canines have Ken flanked on either side. See, I was gonna let you guys off with just a warning, but you kinda pissed me off, Cat. Me and my boys don't take kindly to newbies coming into town and bossing us around, especially not on our own turf. Aw, shoots. Don't care. Gets off my bike. He laughs, stroking the metal hull affectionately with the blunt side of the knife. I can see Ken flinch every time the blade scrapes against it. I will say, you got some good taste, Cat. This bike's a real beauty. It would be a shame if something happened to it. I'll do it and die. The Volpine starts cackling, soon followed by the rest of his gang. What a bunch of cliche bad guys from a 50s movie. Ken, what do we... shut it! This is my problem. Oh, is this your little boyfriend? Is your little boyfriend worried about you? Ain't that sweet? It's a shame that fat cat called the heat on you, or we could go all out. But I guess old Tony will have to be satisfied with just... Stop. Don't! This. I cringe at the sound as he drags the knife down the side of the fuel tank, leaving a jagged line of silver as the black paint is scraped away. I'm not like a car person, but I know that's... Oh, not cool. You're dead! Ken! No! I lunge forward to stop him, but feel myself pulled back by strong arms. Jesse, stop! Ken, he's... think he'll be alright? Huh? Now what? I peek over his bicep and see Ken throwing one of the canines to the ground with one arm while holding one by the neck with his other. He slams the first dog's head against the pavement and stomps on his chest, knocking the wind out of him. Before he can get both hands on the other one's neck, Tony jumps on top of him from the back, flailing his knife wildly. Watch out! Without hesitation, he knocks the dog and Tony's skulls together, throwing the fox off of him. The knife falls to the floor and slides under a nearby car. Crap! Ken throws the dog against another car, breaking the window and sending shattered glass everywhere. Tony falls to the ground, his hands instantly peppered with tiny glass shards. He rolls back onto his back, clutching them in pain as Ken stands over him. Damn it! Oh, jeez! Ken kicks him in the ribs a few times, the loud thumps echoing throughout the empty parking lot. Son, he's already beaten. That's enough. Ken ignores them. He sticks his boot underneath Tony and flips him over, his bloody limbs flailing like a dying bug. Please. It's enough when I say so. He kicks an arm away and stomps down on it, pinning it to the ground. Ken! Tony tries to scrape at him with his other arm, but that too is pinned down. Ken now standing on them with his entire body weight. Ouch! Gonna break them! Maybe. My trance is broken by the sounds of sirens getting closer. Ken, stop! We have to go! Ken turns back to look at me. He almost looks disappointed. Struggling, he turns back to look at Tony, a sniveling, tear-stained face with the fear of God in his eyes. Oh no, I do not want to quit. I accidentally almost clicked the X button. No, I do not want to quit. I want Ken to quit. Ken then crouches down, putting even more weight on Tony's wrist. He cries out, rather than kicking like a child. You like damaging people's property, huh? You think that makes you a man? You're nothing. With a final stop, I hear a wet crack as the fox's right wrist is broken. His cries turn into screams, and I desperately try to break out of Jesse's grasp. Gray, no, we can't get involved. I can't just sit here and watch this. Holy crap. I turn to look at Cole, who's been quiet this whole time. He's paralyzed, shivering in fear at the entire display. Cole, it broke just like that. I hear a whip and focus back on Ken. He's pulled a knife of his own out of his jacket. See, I was just going to let you off with a warning. But you kind of pissed me off. What are you... Ah! What's happening? Ken! Jesus. Stop! Jesse finally releases me and runs over to Ken, pulling him off the kid. Ken doesn't protest, his face cold and emotionless. Now you're my property. Jeez, hold on. Now you're my property. Oh my gosh! I pull myself off the ground and sprint over to see blood all over Tony's heaving body. A crude X had begun to be carved into it, the wound trailing down as Ken was pulled away. He lies on the ground panting, trying to clutch his chest with his broken wrist. His detached hand sways like a rock sitting in the bag of skin. My stomach lurches and I lean onto a nearby car, feeling the world start to spin. What the fuck did we just get ourselves into? The sirens are getting louder. We have to go, now! I refocus and see Colt already on his back, motor revving. Jesse nods and lets go of Ken, running for his back. I limp towards Ken, who's breathing shakily. Ken, why? He's just a kid. I see him squirming on the ground, clutching his chest and wince. So was I. Huh? Let's get out of here. He pulls me towards his back and he throws a leg over, finishing the keys out of his pocket. Sure. He rolls his eyes as if this was a casual turn of events. Yes, now get the back there. I need you with me. I need you with me. Okay. I thought we had an agreement. This is different. Huh? Who are you? Never mind. Come on. He helps me up and I hold onto his hips as he starts backing up, the wheels crunching over the broken glass below us. I take a final look at the mutilated fox. He looks back at me, eyes red and full of tears. I mouth, I'm sorry, as we speed off into the night. This game does not like to stay lighthearted for long. Oh my gosh. Well, I definitely went over the time just a bit, but I'm gonna have to call it. Jeez. Okay, well, Ken, my gosh, my guy. I don't know what's up. Clearly, there's so much more going on here. But anywho, pretty intense. I'm gonna have to definitely figure out what happens next. I hope this doesn't get like demonetized. I know YouTube is really, kind of iffy about the gore, so maybe I'll have like a censored version or something, but we'll see. Okay, well, we're gonna call it there. Thanks guys for watching. I hope that wasn't too terrible for you to watch as it was for me to read in real time. That was sickening. yeah, I'm not. Oof. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and get this edited up for you guys to see. Uh, no real updates. I'm definitely streaming on Twitch more now, so remember to try and find me there. It's gonna be Linen Otter, no space between Linen and Otter. Hopefully it'll be Linen Otter live soon. I just have to wait a while before I can change the username. But yeah, whew. I have to get started to edit this. This was insane. Talk to you guys later. Have a good day. Hope you guys take care.